We must always communicate to know each other. This is a line that almost always is used by romance scammers, and no matter how many times I've encountered or how many victims I've spoken with, they all have said the same thing. The romance scammer insisted that they keep communication going at all times. But what is the reason behind this? The main reason romance scammers using fake profiles tell you that they want to always have communication with you is a bit complicated. On one hand, they tell you this to seem like they really are into you and they really care, and they want to know how you are, where you are, what you're doing and feeling at all times. A target victim also sees this that they've snagged themselves a caring man. In reality, it couldn't be any further from the truth. The real reason behind this is because they want to control and keep tabs on you. Staying in constant communication gives a romance scammer the opportunity to know what you're doing, and then they can try to keep you from speaking to your friends and family about your relationship. Romance scammers often call their target victims late at night and then early in the morning, causing a huge loss of sleep. When the victim doesn't answer, the romance scammer often calls repeatedly over and over. Some romance scammers even call every few minutes for hours at a time, racking up hundreds of missed calls. And while this seems extreme, it's what they do. It's their job. Once you answer, they emotionally manipulate you by telling you that they were worried, scared that you left them, or something happened to you, and that they've missed you so much, and it was emotionally hurting them that you didn't answer the phone. Some even will toss in a few pretend tears. Other scammers will tell you that they can't build a strong and serious relationship with you unless you communicate with them at all times, stating something like, "We need to get to know each other. And to do so, we need to talk all the time, anytime they call you." They tell you that you need to answer so we can communicate. The romance scammer puts it on to the victim, saying that he's serious about the relationship, and in order to be serious, you need to be too, and you need to communicate at all times and always answer his call or text. This is part of their emotional manipulation, often stating that they want you to tell them where you are at all times, and in reality, again, it's so the romance scammer can keep you in isolation by communicating with you on a constant basis, wearing you down, both through sleep deprivation and constantly needing to check your phone and respond to his calls and texts. The last thing a romance scammer wants is you communicating with other people, friends, family, or loved ones who might see the red flags that you're involved with a romance scammer where you do not see it. Well, yes, you need to communicate with a person you see as a potential partner that you've met online. There shouldn't be any type of control or demand. No one should make you feel like you have to constantly carry your phone in your hand and respond to every single text and call right away. This is a huge red flag and a way for romance scammers to control the situation. Remember, set your boundaries and your limits. And if something or someone makes you feel uncomfortable or asks you for money or gift cards or to constantly talk to them 24/7, block them, no matter how long you've been communicating or how often. Stay safe.